Reality exists at the level of engagement. So whether it's nature or nurture, whether it's learned or inherited, it has to come up. It has to come to the Plender gap here, which is where it enters into the heart space or to the will space. And at some point, we have to engage it or identify with it for it to become real. So it doesn't matter where it comes from. It has to come to the doorway of the heart, and we have to accept it. Once we see it's a perception, once we see it's an illusion, that it's not real, we can sit as an observer. And Eckhart Tolle's book is probably the best in the world for this technique. We sit as an observer and we watch and we go, do I want to engage that? Is that helpful? Is it kind? Is it going to benefit me and other people? If it's not, then I don't engage it. So we're no longer, sitting in the middle of lots of thoughts. What we are in the end is we are a bouncer on a nightclub door saying, you can come in, you can't come in. You're dressed right, you're not dressed right. You are sober and you're a good customer. You're pissed up and you're going to kick off in an hour's time. So you start to become the doorkeeper to the body of conscious will. So you start to recognize that it's you that chooses whether or not you engage thought forms. And again, when you look at the fear pyramid at the highest level, it's saying that it's not a thought and it's not a perception, it's a being. So it's a spirit.
So was that a technique that you used in terms of negative and positive thoughts, like pretending that you're your own doorman in your mind?
Yeah.
And
yeah, even as far back as when I wrote my first stage play 20 years ago, I was using that as a simile. You've got to be a doorman in your own head. But in order to make this work, in order for me to make it work, I've had to really reduce everything. I've had to get rid of needing anything from the world. Whilst I need to make lots of money, whilst I need validation, whilst I need, love from other people, whilst I need to be acknowledged by other people, I can't go in. I'm constantly looking for food outside. So once you let go of all that and you surrender all that and you recognise, there's only one thing I need, and that's God. And that God is in me. It's at the very centre of me. It's at the very still centre of me. Once I recognise that that's all I need, I stop going out and all my needs are met on the inside. And then it's just a matter of me keeping myself in that centre place and constantly, if I went on the door and I got pissed up, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to let the wrong people in, and I'm going to get hurt. A lot of my friends were badly injured or murdered when they were pissed, when they took their eye off the ball, when they become complacent. So, and all I was guarding there was a shitty nightclub. If I'm going to be guarding my body of conscious will, the thing that creates causation in the world, I need to be vigilant.